in the course syllabus, you'll also be able to see all the information about the course assignments. For each assignment, you're going to see all the requirements, information about how to submit, what the assignment is about, in more or less detail depending on the nature of the assignment. You will also see the rubric that I will use to evaluate your work. There are 4 assignments in this course. The first one is going to be the baseline survey, which is just an exercise for you to evaluate yourself using a rubric related to the use of technology in education, and then your answers to 3 questions based on that exercise. You're also going to set up an e-portfolio, and this portfolio will be useful for the entire program that you're enrolled in. The discussion is the major assignment in this course, so your participation will be graded in order to obtain about half the points. And then the sprint presentation is going to be a collection of technologies that you think you will be helpful to teach in your context. So for all of those, go to the syllabus to understand what they are, what the requirements are, the deadlines, and all that important information about assignments. Here's a table that shows the weight and percentage of each assignment in the course. And all the details are going to be on the course syllabus, which you can find in the Getting Started link on the course menu. On the syllabus, you'll also find the grading policy and all the explanation about how your grade is going to be calculated. And to view your grades, you can visit the course menu and the My Grades link. So it is your responsibility to read thoroughly that syllabus and understand the requirements of each of the assignments, as well as the rubric that I will use to evaluate your work, and to ask questions ahead of time before submitting your assignment if you have doubts about what you need to submit or how or when, etc. The information on the course syllabus supersedes any explanation offered via email or during a chat session, and the reason for that is that I may forget details about the requirements, but I will grade using the syllabus as my guide. So you always want to make sure that you have covered all the bases. I can answer questions, but you always refer to those documents to make sure you have everything that is required. And you want to make sure you fulfill those requirements because there's no resubmission options. However, the sprint assignment does have an opportunity for you to receive feedback from your classmates before submitting it. So you'll be able to post drafts of your sprint, get feedback, and then improve the draft if necessary before the final submission. There's also no makeup credit. Unfortunately, this is too short a term for us to be able to be going back and forth submitting assignment and then resubmitting. We just don't have the time to do this. There will be late submission penalties, and so I will deduct 3% of the grade if you submit after the deadline but within 24 hours, 5% if it's submitted after 24 hours but within a week, and 10% if it's submitted after a week.